anything important was All My Children. And that was years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was for an under 5. They were doing what they called I'm sure you would know, the Island episodes.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So, I went in, and it's supposed to be this one line, and the casting director was so nice, and he called me in, and after I auditioned, he called me in, and he said, look, we're not going to keep that. It's just for one line. We're not going to keep that, but you are still welcome to come in and work as, background. And I wanted to be inside that studio so bad. I wanted to see how it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I went. And I got to see how things worked, and I got to be in like the scenes, that they were in the hospital. So it was really cool. Like, and I saw Darnell that time, and I saw him again this time, and it's been cool. It's just been like a really nice experience to be in that world.
Does it seem surreal to you that you've known about All My Children and watched it somewhat before you went in there the first time? Yeah.
It's strange, you feel strange in a good way,
Right, right.
Yeah, but it's like, whoa, and yeah, it's definitely, it feels really strange and good to be around that and be even closer now. Now I have a nice, have a real nice role in it. It is surreal.
Well, keep teasing us because he's making us crazy over here. But I get that same surreal feeling when I interview somebody on the radio and then turn my TV on and watch them, and you don't look at them the same way anymore. I mean, it's not a bad thing. You look at them and go, oh, my God, I interviewed that person, that I've watched for 20 years or whatever it is. And it's so, wow. I mean, there's like no way to explain that feeling.
It's so good. Yeah, what you're doing, and you're sharing it with a lot of people that needed this type, a platform for to see what's going on with their shows, because I've been keeping up, with Twitter and people really love this show, and when it was taken off the air, you don't lose that following just because the show's not there,
That's so true.
I'm so happy that Prospect Park is doing that, and putting it back up.
Right. Well, let me tell you, once a soap fan, starts watching you on one of their shows, they're a fan for life. So, expect that once you make your debut as Vladimir.
Yeah. The show hasn't aired yet, and there's been some really nice people reaching out to me, fans reaching out to me, saying that they can't wait for the show, they can't wait to see me on the show. Everyone, really, really nice, really nice.
Yeah, you'll get the majority of that. When it comes to storylines or some character pairings, people have their opinions and they're not afraid to voice them. So, most actors learn how to take that with a grain of salt and not take it personally. So, but I'm sure you're used to that, from doing other things as well.
Yeah. And these types of characters, But I'm sorry, what?
I was just going to say you get it more from when you're on a soap.
Yeah, I'm sure, definitely. I could. Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
No. I love to see people so involved with story. That just makes me so happy to see that. To hear how people love their stories. Well,
it's funny because I asked you if any of your family and friends were on social media, and you said yes. And I've got a tweet here from Bree Angelique that says, tune in to Take Two Radio to hear my daddy, Alfredo Diaz.
Oh, that's nice. That's great.
Yeah. My girls, very. He's a big supporter, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was so sweet when I saw that.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Yeah. They've all been so great and, supportive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really helps to have the support of your family, no matter what you choose to do, because otherwise, it's hard if they don't support you.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Yeah, I really do have a good circle of people that just keep me positive and I'm really grateful and thankful.
That's wonderful. Well, we do have a call I'd like to take, if you don't mind.
No problem.
Okay, we have Veronica, and she's actually from New York as well. Oh. And Veronica, can you hear me? Because my button's spinning. There we go. Are you with us?
I can hear you. Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Veronica.
Hi, Alfredo. I was just listening in, and I actually wanted to say I'm really excited to see you in this role. I've actually seen you in live theater. I saw your original play that you wrote, I Saved the Sewer Rat, and I thought that was fantastic. And I also saw you in Zoo Story as well. So when I found out that you're going to be on the soap opera, I don't really normally watch soaps, but now I think I'm going to start watching because I'm really excited to see you.
There you go. Yay.
Yeah. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got to see those two pieces. I mean, especially, Zoo Story for me was really I had so much fun and it was such a good piece. But yeah, thank you for calling to say that. Made my day.
I actually have one quick question though. Can you talk a little bit about, because I said I've seen you in live theater. I know you've done films, but this is your first soap role. So doing soap operas and it being so different from doing live theater or even just doing a film, how did you adjust? Was it an easy transition or was it totally scary the first day, or how was it for you?
Well, I've worked on some films before, but yeah, for this, it was scary. It was a different thing. It moves differently. It's fast. The way that working on a soap is really fast, and in theater, you get to explore. You get to really get to understand your character, and you have time to. But with soap, it was they move fast. So it was scary, but you don't realize what's already in you. I jumped in like I've been doing it forever, and it felt great. And I went with this style of storytelling, and it was fun, and it's just it feeds you the same way. It's just a different sort of ride. But it was scary just thinking about it, But then getting into it, you manage.
Well, there've been some great actors that have come out of soaps, and I think that you're definitely going to be one of them. So I look forward to seeing where this takes you and seeing you in other things.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Elizabeth from the chat room was asking, can you talk about who you've been working with on All My Children?
Well, it's really it's been mainly a new cast.
A new cast, okay.
Yeah, but you see, how can I say without saying?
That's okay. If you can't, we understand.
It's been mainly with the new cast. Yeah, and there's a lot of really good players now. and the soap. But yeah, I've been mainly working with like a new cast.
Okay. We get that. We know how hard it is, and we're used to interviewing people from soaps, and we know there's certain things you can talk about and other things you can't, so don't worry about it. I was wondering, do you have a hidden talent that people would be surprised to hear about?
A hidden talent. I'm pretty open. I'm just kind of, everything is there. You know, if it's hidden so good that I don't even know about it.
You don't know.
I'm pretty open. I don't know if it's a talent. I do face painting. The mentor that I mentioned to you before, she's an author, and she goes around and she reads for kids, and I do face painting for them.
Aw, that's sweet.
And I've gotten really, really good at it. So
that graffiti stuff and tattoo stuff got you prepared for face painting.
That's exactly, yeah. That's what I was working for. I always knew.
Right?
That's why I did it, Pam.
Well, good job. What advice would you tell your 16-year-old self today that you wish someone would have told you then?
Oh, wow. Yeah. To not. I'm trying to see, because a lot of what I could blame is also what helps me now. So, but I don't know. I guess to just have faith in this journey that we're on. I guess that, because you're insecure at that time. There's so many things being thrown at you. I would tell my 16-year-old self to have faith in your journey and where you're going, and don't panic. Things work out. It's just that at that age, at least for me, it was so much going on, and things were, you just didn't know, sort of always fearful, and it would turn into something else. But just have faith, stay strong in what you're doing, and definitely, I would have encouraged myself to keep at the art. See, my family supports me, and they always did, but I guess the way we grew up, it didn't seem like an option,
right.
To be in the arts. It's like, oh, it's great, he's so talented, that's what he does, but that's not his job, and
right.
maybe I would tell myself at that age, like, no, pursue it in that way, I guess that's
just have faith in yourself and in your dreams and what you want to do with your life, and don't be overwhelmed, I would say, because of course, we've all been 16 at one point in our lives, and you're either fearful or you're fearless, so you have to kind of balance that out too. No,
it's true. That's exactly right. Yeah.
And I always told my children, because at one point in time they all wanted to be, either a football player or an actor or singer or something like that. And I always told them to make sure that they go to school and learn something else as well to fall back on, because otherwise, if you're going to be an actor, you're going to be waiting tables and stuff like that until you get some jobs. You're not going to walk into New York or California and be put on a set right away. Of course, that happens, but I'm sure it's like 1 in a billion.
Yeah, it's not really the norm. Yeah. No. I mean, a good education, it's good no matter what. So it doesn't,
right.
I mean, that's good to have. But also, it's good to feed like you do with your kids. Just they want to be astronauts, whatever, even, actors, singers, rock stars. That just, it's just a seed in there of something great. So it's good to just encourage it, because it'll turn into something